Well, 16, Brittany, 16 in all. In fact, you can still see some of the debris and charred asphalt from where one of the vehicles caught fire on Friday night. Now, one local lawmaker wants to send a strong message to prevent such violence in the future. It was a chaotic scene Friday night. Police say a driver doing illegal donuts on John Rogers Drive collided with another street racing car and crashed into a crowd. 16 in all were hurt, including a 5-year-old boy. Today, the police chief challenged the drivers and spectators who brought the child to watch.
Why would you do that? That makes no sense whatsoever. That's foolish.
Friday's crash adds to a growing number of violent exhibition driving episodes in the area. In August, 19-year-old Jaquil Winston was shot to death on 2nd Avenue North. Now, one local lawmaker plans to introduce a bill next month to help cities crack down on the behavior.
Some teeth in the law, and it can anywhere from imprisonment to fines to removing the vehicle. And we're trying to send a strong message.
One driver in Friday's violent collision is in custody. Charges are pending.
It's causing danger to our citizens and everyone who's watching. And now we have 16 people who are injured as a result of that and others who are facing criminal charges. So was it worth it? I don't think so.
Representative Alan Treadway's bill could be filed 1 month from tomorrow, and he says he's already received some backing.
When it comes to public safety, it's not a partisan issue. So I expect bipartisan support. I already have bipartisan support on the bill.
If it does pass, offenders could lose their vehicle, their license, and face serious time behind bars.
I don't know of any other way to send a stronger message that this type of behavior is killing folks, and we have to stop it.
The indelible mark of Friday's crash should only strengthen his argument.
Hey, John, what kind of prison time could exhibition drivers face under the proposed legislation?
Yeah, when I talked to Representative Treadway this afternoon, he said under his legislation, if it does pass, an exhibition driving incident that causes damage would be a Class C felony, and under Alabama law that carries a maximum sentence of up to 10 years in prison. But if someone is injured or killed, it is a Class B felony, which is a maximum of 20 years behind bars. Live in Birmingham, John Papke, WVTM 13.